Yeah, coming into this, do you guys have any like thoughts already on Claypool? I've watched a little of his tape and I haven't really been impressed. So to see him put those combine numbers up, it's definitely making everyone, or it should make everyone, take a second look for sure.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just do this live, honestly.
Yeah, let's take a
Mm.
look. We're
Yeah, I
gonna
got
watch
cover four
the
here.
first game against Georgia.
Cover four is like the standard now, isn't it, Jared? Like everyone's running that.
Yeah, I mean it's a very versatile
Mm.
defense.
Blocking, not so
Physical.
much.
That was okay. You just didn't stick with it.
You didn't stay with it.
It wasn't like a Justin Jefferson block, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's not that
I've
bad.
heard a
You guys
lot
are
of people
freaking nuts.
saying, that's one reason they're talking about moving the tight end because he can block and he's willing to block. But I mean, that's a whole different.
I mean, he's a big boy. I
Yeah,
mean, 235 is nothing to sneeze at.
Looks like he has
There
to
we go.
work a little bit to get into his speed, not as much burst as some of the other guys that we watched so far.
Well, and that was my thought going in was, I didn't see the 4.2 type speed on tape. We
Me
we
neither.
had that prediction thing that we did ahead of time, and
Mm.
I had him down at a 4.59, and I thought I was being generous.
Hey, Garrett, who won that one, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know who won.
It was me. And then
Okay.
and Jared got second, and then Jared got first in running backs, and I got second. So we crushed everyone. Where did you finish?
Bad.
I
He
think
was
I
bad.
was. Shut up. That's not even true. I was like fourth in one and third in the other, or something like that.
So nerds are bringing it, is what you're saying.
Eric
Yeah.
Wolfmeyer says Mims has been in his top 6 for the past 2 months, but now he might have to reach higher than he expected in order to get him. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm excited to get into Mims tape.
yeah, we'll get into him here after Claypool, but I think his stock has definitely risen.
It's a bad overthrow. How do you miss that? Under route. That's pretty good
We
there. I
haven't
mean,
really-
he stacked him quick here. Used his hands, got free.
Yeah. We haven't really had too much to look at here in this tape so far,
Mm-mm.
unfortunately. He had a big year. He had like 1,200, 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns.
Right. Was this a big game against Georgia?
Yeah, what
I
was
mean,
the stat line on this game?
I don't know.
Here, I can look real quick.
We didn't have a ton of games to choose from with
That's an
them here,
under.
but
Smooth transition. He came flat across the field. I like that. Even though he actually went negative to make sure he didn't drift upfield.
yeah.
Burst. He got what he could. Don't mind it.
See, this is where I think he could be a weapon.
Yeah, he wasn't. He ran his own guy here, but the Georgia guy pushed him in.
Yeah. Not a great ball here either.
No.
Just a
Ian
prayer.
Book's not good.
No, he's not.
6 for 66 and a touchdown.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll assume that it gets better.
We've already seen the one.
Okay.
Not a bad route. Took him a while to change direction
Yeah,
here, though.
he doesn't
His
really like
deceleration wasn't as good.
pump his arms to get back either.
Hmm. I always like my receivers to throw their inside elbow. Jared, I don't know if you were ever taught that or you heard receivers, but that makes them turn more. You know, when you throw an elbow and it gets your hands up.
Yeah. I feel
So,
like
right there is
it
tough to
helps your
turn to
hips
turn.
turn. It's kind of like
Yep.
throwing a football. You throw that offhand to your side, pull it through. Oh, okay.
So, with this great combine, how much stock do you guys put into this? Obviously, we're tape people, but how much stock do you put into the combine numbers?
Not much, personally, honestly. It's more of either opening, like telling me, hey, you need to take a second look to somebody, or like you need to cross this guy off your board, like you ran a 4.9 or 4.8 as a running back,
I'm the same way. I put more into he's done well with press coverage right now. I'm impressed with that.
He really has. Yeah, he rips through very well.
Yep, and he stacks. I put more into the sizes, honestly.
Yeah,
I want to know what the real sizes.
Seeing what the measurements are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe 5%, but like Jared said, it's let me know, hey, this guy is about what I thought he was. Maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower, because the way they use their athleticism makes all the difference in the world. Josh Kelly's not a 4.51 guy on the field. He's not.
No,
I don't care what he ran at the combine. He doesn't play that way on the field.
So far, it's like watching Claypool. I'm like, 4.42, really? Like,
yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. He looks like he's a little bit of a build-up guy.
Yeah.
To me, with his speed. Like right there, that's not a 4.42.
No.
He didn't eat that cushion enough to turn his hips all the way. He's just kind of running with him a little bit. And Georgia's blitzing the corners a couple times in this one.
Yeah, they have.
I bet he's going to break outside here. What do you think? We had a tight alignment.
Yeah. I'd like
that
to
one.
see
That
him.
one. That one I didn't like. The corner's already outside of him. He should have went inside. I think inside of released.
He needs to make a better move at the line here. That was kind of.
Well, his first step, he didn't gain any yards.
Sloppy.
He lost yards. Yep.
Sloppy footwork.
You got to challenge his technique, and he didn't do that. He ate right into what the corner wanted. And so when I say challenge technique, I mean you have to make it think it's a two-way go with the corner. You could go right or left of him, so that way he can't be aggressive. Right there, he was kind of giving it away where he's going to go.
Yeah.
Which then the corner can really press him and mess up the route.
So how's everybody doing tonight? What'd you say?
Yeah, that was the first slot one, I think.
Well, it would be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if he was used as a stand-up Y.
Yeah.
At times in the NFL, I think that would be a good fit for him. I'm not saying he can't play the X, but I think a stand-up Y would be a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best tape here.
No.
Oh, flea flicker. It worked out really well.
What's up with the chat tonight? We only got a couple people talking. Whew.
Yeah.
Celery Patch
excited about the combine.
This is putting him to sleep.
Well,
sorry,
ask us
man.
a question and hopefully some better Claypool stuff.
I'm sorry, man. I know this is not very exciting right here, but this is nice.
That was
nice
okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wasn't a true speed out in my opinion. It was a little bit of a middle.
Yeah, good job
between
getting his
out
foot
and a
down.
speed out. So far, him breaking down and getting out of breaks has been troubling for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see as much burst.
What up, Phil? How you doing, man? Phil and I had a nice conversation today about some prospects.
Oh yeah, you did not miss Mims, one of your favorite prospects. We will get to him next.
Yeah, Mims is coming up. If we're still awake after this tape.
Yeah,
Look at everybody. Everybody's like, yeah, we just want to watch Mims. We don't care.
Yeah, everybody's like, come on, this is boring as shit. Cole Kmet out here.
That's my 10-1.
He's no Albert O, guys.
Ian Book's just staring down Claypool this whole time.
Yep.
Book is not a good quarterback.
Oh, I wonder why the safety was there.
Yeah, right. I know.
Weird.
So he's running
Look at where the safety comes from, by the way. He starts in the opposite hash. Go from the beginning. Watch him. He's in the opposite hash. He's already looking left. And he comes all the way over to get over the top of this.
Yeah.
Oh, boys and girls, that is why you do not stare down the read. 101. I have my quarterbacks in high school trying to look off. Come on.
He thinks the corner's coming. He's trying to let Book know.
Yep. They've been blitzing, like I said.
He didn't, but good burst off the line here. Good adjustment to the football.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
what I don't like... Go ahead, Garrett.
No. You're good. I was just saying that was a nice play. Was that ruled in or not?
I can't
Is that
tell.
a catch?
It looks like a catch.
What I don't like here
Yeah,
is...
he says a catch.
Can you go back to the start here, Jared?
Mm-hmm. We're about to get a replay.
So, I mean, he starts inside the numbers, okay? And He ends up right by the sideline. That's another what? That's 6-7 yards probably. He gets to go to the right, and he's outside releasing the corner, who already is inside shading him. It looks like he's splitting the crotch, right?
Yeah.
So he's a bigger than this corner. He should not get shoved. When you get shoved that far to the sideline, it makes it really hard for the quarterback to throw it in a window. You're leaving a really small area he has to fit that into. But if you leave a lot of room out there and you lean into the corner, then you can fade outside. So like right here, he gets pushed all the way to the sideline. He's got 1 yard. Yes, they completed it, thank goodness. But lean inside and give him a yard or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be that big and be a finesse receiver. Do you know what I mean? That's what I feel like I'm seeing right now. Like,
yeah, definitely
lean in, get physical.
His routes are, someone mentioned it here in the chat. Great potential, just very raw. Yeah, I think I would agree. He is a raw. We know he's a good athlete. He definitely does have some things to work on, like his route running.
Why did he start looking so soon too?
Yep, that's the other thing. He
started looking very, very early. And because they just need one. I was like, he did not get 2 feet down. No, you're good. I got my college and my pro mixed up for a second. I was like, he didn't get 2 feet down.
Yeah, it's a good catch there.
No, it's a very good catch.
Yeah, there have been some talks. He was at the Senior Bowl, and then I feel like after that week, there were a lot of talks about Claypool possibly moving to tight end. Which, I mean, that's a tough transition. Like,
it
is.
Okay, go back. I just don't like this. He makes no threat to go inside. He does that little stutter. Does anyone believe he's going inside?
Nah,
the corner didn't believe he was going to go inside.
He knew he was able to just body this guy.
Yeah, but that's all he did. Again, at least he was physical there, but
could have been a flag.
Not good routes right now.
Yeah, route running is definitely
run
iffy.
A slant,
Yeah, but again, 2 good catches here in a row.
Contested.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be his game, despite being a 4-2 guy, apparently, or 4-4-2. Not 4-2. 4-4-2. I still think he's going to be more of a contested catch player, because even at the junction points, he's not creating separation. The guys are still staying with him, and yes, he can improve his route running.
Good heads
but
up
I don't
play
see
there.
any suddenness. I don't see any burst. So I think he's still going to be a contested catch guy at the next level.
See, I don't think he was supposed to even run this. I think he saw that the corner blitzed.
And he sat.
He just got open. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good heady play.
Someone said that playing the end zone reminded them of Mike Evans. Mike Evans was a beast and physical, like in a bully compared to Claypool. So.
Ooh. Don't come in this house talking about Mike Evans.
Dude, I love Mike Evans.
Yeah, I mean, so far he has, for a bigger guy, he has shown some good body control at the catch point for sure.
I mean, if you want to say he's the poor version of Mike Evans, I'm serious. Like, think of the worst version of Mike Evans and then a poor version of that. Okay. Oh, there you really go.
Like Claypool.
Look at Ian. 4th and 9.
Throw it up, baby. Come on,
and like
Claypool.
even here, hold on, even here, pause it. Like pause it, like right here. Okay, so he's bigger than all these guys. Okay, the ball's going there. He doesn't get off the ground. Use that 40.5-inch vertical. Watch how high he gets here.
And he falls backwards.
Like, what are you doing? This is your play. AJ Green extending high, catching that.
Yeah, I think he had some guys hanging on his shoulders, but.
Right.
All right, we're moving on. That was a boring film.
Scott Connor 2 years later.
I mean, for right now, he's still kind of what I thought. I don't dislike him, but I'm not seeing the explosive athlete that the combine told us he was.
No.
All right, so we're on to Virginia Tech here. I think he had 11 catches in this game, so it should be a little more.
Was he in the slot there? Was he number 3?
Yeah.
The first one? He had that over
not have
route?
circles on this one?
I think he's at the top of the screen.
Is he the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom of the screen here.
All right. Oh, yeah. So then, yeah, easy to identify would be he's the one that doesn't have a sock on one leg because he's got swag.
Yeah, knocked on
He's
his
so
ass.
tough. He doesn't need that warmth of that calf.
I mean, this is pass interference, right? He just gets tackled.
That is.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's one way to make sure.
Did they even throw the flag? They didn't.
Hey, and this is kind of perfect. Before this, Mark said he looks like he's getting bullied too much on contested catches. He just got bullied on that route completely.
Scott Connor said Claypool equals Ricky Seals-Jones.
I could see that actually.
Yeah, he's at the top of the screen here. I'll call him out if there's not a circle, but
See that was at least quick on that hitch.
oh, there it is.
Circles a bit.
Garrett.
What is he doing on that one? He like wasn't even blocking that guy. Like he missed him if he ran.
Supposed to be
Oh, we got
speed
out and up. Out and up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Really sold that out. I believe 100% of that
Okay,
one.
good catch.
That was a good catch at least. I give him that.
Yeah. I mean, this one, he's moving here.
He's kind of body catching more than you should though too.
Yeah, he
right?
body catches a lot. I've noticed that too.
So far, Claypool hasn't even gotten into my top 15 receivers. Where are you guys?
Oh, you said that? I thought you were reading the chat. Top
Oh,
of the
what?
screen here.
That's how it was for me before going into this. So I was hoping to see that change. We'll see. He's still got time.
This was to Komet. That's Komet. He's in the slot here.
Tight end one, baby.
Really?
Yeah, I do like that. That's the funny part about this tight end class is I've heard about 5 or 6 different.
Dude, Ian
tight
Book
end
hit him
ones that people
square in
have.
the numbers. He's so open.
Book's bad.
So accurate.
Like
So
accurate.
accurate.
Not even close, bro.
Bottom of the screen here.
Oh man.
Hope they show a replay on that. And they don't.
That was Sam Fink.
He gets into like right here. You can see he's gonna get into this this hop, like these hop steps. You know, like right here, he's gonna get into this hop on his release.
Yeah.
Why? It's a waste.
He just
For a big
doesn't.
guy, too.
I don't see fantasy producer here at all. Like
No.
project player, like 4th round rookie pick type thing here. This is what I'm seeing. Like
Draft
he's
Guy
a,
Jimmy says, imagine if Claypool had an elite QB. Well, imagine if Claypool played up to his ability. He'd be part of it. Right now, I worry about skill and technique as well as the athleticism at the combine isn't showing up here. So this is multiple fold and not being physical enough. That's 3-fold right now for me.
When he's been able to have a full route development go on. I'll tell you after this run by 2nd and 9, he faked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to own Claypool in any of my leagues right now.
He fakes it to Smith.
Especially where he's probably going to be drafted after that hype. We'll see what kind of draft capital he gets in the NFL draft. That is going to be a determining factor as well. But
Okay, go back.
I'm really enthused.
This fake out. He doesn't even snap his head back.
yeah.
Nobody believes this. Come on. That's just...
Looks like he was looking for his landmark.
This very young but improving defense.
Good physical play there. I mean, he drove that corner.
Very young but improving defense.
Obviously, he had the momentum.
Right.
And short and defense.
Well, and a lot of times too, you don't always have to necessarily make the block on that. If they believe the route and they run with you, you're good. So he did both there.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who are they playing right here?
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Good defense.
Rotate one deep.
They like running these unders with him.
Rotate one deep.
He's got momentum.
Rotate one deep here. First down. Book throws the crosser. It is Claypool spinning up. One deep.
Amazing spin move.
Rotate one deep here. First down.
Yeah, I mean, he's just.
All right, I'm ready to look at Mims. If you
Yeah.
guys are. I know it sounds bad, but like,
Nah, let's keep it going a little bit here. Gotta give
All right,
him
I'm
more.
gonna get some water. I'm gonna look at the chat a little bit.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Hey, he's got to do some stuff for me too. Okay, here we got no dog in him. Yeah, I don't see any dog in him. I don't need to draft another Miles Boykin on my team. Miles Boykin's film was much better than Chase Claypool's, in my opinion.
I agree too.
And not even close, because you could see glimpses of almost greatness in Miles Boykin's film. I did not see that in Claypool today and other times. Garrett mentioned he could be a stand-up. Why would blocking skill help him get on an NFL field?
Top of the
Garrett,
screen.
I'll let you take that one.
Say that again.
So Garrett mentioned he could be a stand-up. Why would blocking skill help him get on an NFL field? That's from Mac. Sorry.
I honestly don't think he's a bad blocker right now for the wide receiver position. And if he is a stand-up wide, basically that's just a big slot is really all that is. I don't really think he needs to drastically improve in that area. And now, if he were to be moved to tight end, that's a big transition to make. But could he end up with a Darren Waller-esque type, transition? It's entirely possible. But those are very, very rare cases. Those don't happen very often. And so at this point, I think he'd need to stick with receiver. I do think he's a good blocker or a wide receiver. And I think, but running more of out of the slot, stand up wide, I think that's a better route for him personally.
Is this what we're going to do now? Any guy's going to be Darren Waller.
He reminds me of like Alan Lazard a little bit.
I mean, if you're going to
better.
talk about a converted wide receiver, I mean, he's the most obvious one to talk about right now. He's not the only one, but he's the most obvious one. And I said no. I said he's not going to be Darren Waller.
I'm just saying in general. Is that going to be
right.
like it would just be like
for sure it is. It has to be.
Hey, I think Silver Sports said it best in our chat. Can we turn on the varsity game? That's so perfect.
That is perfect. I mean, yeah, we'll get to him. Let's give Claypool some time here.
I'm gonna scout some of these other guys here. Book staring down his read again.
It's just, I mean,
there's no need to scout Book. He's not going.
Claypool, he had a great combine, right? He had a great combine. This is a great example of game tape being completely different than what you see in the underwear Olympics and the NFL combine. Like, some people are just really good at running straight and jumping.
I'm just gonna tell you all this.
Oh damn! Look at this play.
Wow. Popped out, caught it in the air. Book got stiff armed in the face. Let's see this 4-4-2 Claypool.
Yeah, where's Claypool at here?
This Ruggs would
20
just hunt him down.
seconds left.
Hey, there's Claypool.
There he is.
There's Claypool.
All right.
He just Ben Watson to that one, which you guys probably don't get that reference.
Dude, that was 9 seconds left in the half, too. 10 seconds. Wow.
Garrett, do you know what I'm referencing?
And I know exactly who Ben Watson is.
No, I said Ben Watson in that one. Do you know the play I'm referencing?
Oh, I don't know the exact play. No.
It was either divisional or AFC Championship game. Patriots fumbled, and Champ Bailey interception. Champ Bailey's running all the way back. Ben Watson came from all the way across the field and knocked him out inside the 5.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, big play. Oh, there you go. See, look, our chat's got it. See, maybe our chat knows more than you guys know. Vladdy, 2006 AFC Championship game. My man made the tackle.
Here's the thing. For us Ohio State fans, we call that the Maurice Claret.
Waylon's like Rain Man when it comes to these guys.
I'm just old. I've been around this junk.
You know the Maurice Claret play, right?
The Maurice Claret play. Well, I don't think I know that one.
Oh, well, let me teach you something, Nick.
Finally.
2003 National Championship game. Miami Hurricanes versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. Overtime. Maurice Claret fumbles, tracks down his own guy that gets the ball from him, strips it from him, recovers it, and the Buckeyes end up scoring a couple drives.
Wow. That was Craig Krenzel, right?
Yep.
Craig Krenzel was starting quarterback. Yep.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great play there, Garrett.
Craig Krenzel had one of the best 3 cones.
In the same light, that was one of my favorite Johnny Manziel plays when he won the Heisman. Was one of his own guys fumbled. They were returning it. Manziel tracks him down, strips the ball,
right.
and recovers it all himself.
I'm calling it.
We tried to do
Claypool's
that a while
done.
ago.